My favorite way to play at the casino. Is it something new, or is there just an announcement here that is something new? Tune in to find out. Let's see how DJ's been playing at the casino and what the hell is new in DJ's world. What is up, everybody? Chris with Ice DJ here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. Today, we're going to play one of my favorite ways I've been playing recently. All right, but first, Craig from Old Bay Crafts and I have released a podcast called the Full of Chips Podcast. It's linked down below. You can go check it out. We're really having fun with it. We hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. It's going to be casino and gambling related, not necessarily focused only on craps. There is a lot of craps talk and references and whatnot, but it is basically all casino games based. So go check it out. Link down below. Full of chips. The only chips you'll never lose. All right. So the strategy I've been playing a lot recently is 110 inside, 2 hits, regress down to 66 inside. Again, it's nothing new, right? This has been done a million times, but it's something that I've been playing a lot recently, and I have been liking it. So why don't we take a look at it and let's see how it goes today. All right. So um, on the first hit, right, I press whatever number hits, hoping for a quick repeater. Sometimes it doesn't happen like that, but sometimes it does. So I do try to get a little bit of a maximization there, but let's see what happens today, shall we? All right, point coming out, 437, doesn't matter. We're not working anything. If I'm the shooter, I do have a pass line bet up there, but here we go. All right, hard eight, that's our point. Okay, 4-4, hard eight to mark up the eight. And we're going to go 110 inside. Okay. $1,000 bankroll, by the way. Is it enough for 10 shooters? Not quite. Do I care? Not at all. And we got a 6-2-8 right back. All right, so that is going to be a frontline winner on the 8, but that is also going to get us paid. So we're going to turn the puck off, right? It's going to pay me 35. Okay. I'm pressing it up to 60. Nickel back to the rack. Sometimes I'll grab a hard way with that nickel. It just really depends, but here we go. Coming out, looking for a new point, and it's a 7-6-1. Again, doesn't matter. We don't work the come out. Another 6-1. Another 6-1. Geez, pass line player's dream. If we were running the escalator right now from the pass line, we'd be real happy, but we're not. All right, 5-1-6. That is our point. Okay, so turn the puck on the 6, right? I'm looking for another hit here on the inside, preferably the 8, but we'll take any hit. And just like that, we asked for it and we got it. We got our 6-2, easy 8. All right. Sorry, that's not in view. There you go. 6-2, easy 8. It's gonna pay us 70. Right? Now, the nice part about this being pressed up is this is gonna cover my inside bet. You could press it up a little bit, but we're gonna go 66 inside now. Okay, it's gonna be 4 change to me. And we'll get 66 inside set up. You can play this at different levels if you want, whatever your tolerance level is. Okay, and from here, we're going to look to press, collect, press, collect. All right, and I full press when I do press. That's how I like to press. You can press however you see fit, but that's how I like to press, so that's what I'm going to do. Here we go. 6-2, easy 8. Again, love that. Love that for us. All right, so it's going to pay 21. Right? We'll take it to 30. Yes, you could go to 36, technically speaking, but I like to make it easy on the dealers and take it to 30. So it's not necessarily a full press on the 6 and 8. It's not quite, but here we go. Another 8. The 8s are hot, man. If you would just left your 8 up at where it was, Would have been nice, but there's no issues with regressing. All right, so that's going to be 35 for the 8, right? That's going to be a collect because we pressed on the last one. Ace deuce, 3 craps, 2 1 3. Another 6 2 8. We love that. Man, the 8 is hot. The 8 is on fire. It's going to be $35 winner, right? We're going to bump this up to 60. Quarterback, or sorry, nickel back to the rack. Hard 4. We're not on it. If you want to cover the outside, you certainly can. I tend not to unless they're rolling, but it happens. And there's the Cinco Dos Adios. But shooter number 1 did well for us, so we'll take that, right? Good roll there. Obviously hot on the repeaters on the 8, so that is a lovely thing. Okay. Shooter number 1 on the books. We're going to do the same thing here. Again, just a simple 110 inside, 2 hits on the inside, and then we regress down to basically 66 inside, and then go up from there. Again, you need the 2 hits though, right? There was a midnight 12 craps, does nothing for us. There's the hard 10, the Old Bay Bushel. Again, if you didn't hear, Craig and I have a podcast full of chips. Go check it out. It's down below. All right. Again, 110 inside. All right. Here we go. Aces. Does not matter for us. 538 is lovely. All right, so again, it's going to pay us 35. We're bumping it up to 60. Nickel back to the rack. If you want to collect that, you can. You don't have to press it. I just look to see if I can get that double hit, which is really nice if you can get it. But that's really up to you. If you're playing on a $10 table and you'd rather go 64 across, you can do that too. 314. And oop, we're going to get caught with our panties down. 4 3 7. Yikes. All right, but it's okay. We did all right on the first shooter. We're okay. We're okay, right? So 7 out gonna cost us. Obviously, it will cost you if you're going any type of light side strategy. Again, if you want to play for the 2 hits and you really only you want to cover all the way across, you certainly can. But we're here. All right, let's go. 516. That is our point. All right, mark that up. Here we go. 2 hits on the inside. Yep, we're gonna keep throwing 4s. It's fine. It is what it is. 410. All right, we're gonna pound the outsides, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, prefer to be pounding the insides, but oh well. There's a 325. Take that. All right, 3-2. Again, it's gonna pay us 35. Now, for the 5 and 9, I full press. I go right to 60. Okay, because it's even bet. Makes it. If you want to go to 50, you can. I go right to 60. And we got a 325 right back, which is beautiful. This is why I press. Again, sometimes you look smart, sometimes you look stupid. Really depends. Oh, my camera is a froze. All right, we love the 325 right back because that's going to get us paid. Also, why I press up the number. Again, when it works, you look like a genius. When it doesn't work, you look like an idiot. But anyway, it's going to pay us $84. Okay. And now we're going to drop down to 66 inside. So I'm going to leave 60, 65, 66, and we'll bring the rest of this back to the rack. But this is what I've been doing recently, and it's been working well for me. Now, obviously, you need roles that will get you paid and, be good enough for this to work. Not always the case. So be mindful of that, right? Just because, You think it's always going to work. That's not what always happens. Okay. So 66 inside. And here we go. Ace deuce, three craps. Does nada for me. 3-1-4. Again, you might want to consider going to the outsides. Fours and tens are rolling on this table. There's the hard 10, Old Bay Bushel. There's a 5-4-9. All right. So it's going to pay us $21, right? 15 will pay 21. Okay. And we're going to go up to 35. All right. So we'll take $1 back to the rack, press that up to 35, clean it up. There it is. Okay. Got a hard 8. Nice. 4-4. Hard 8. All right. Again, that's going to pay us 21. Just like last time, we're going to go to 30. Okay. If you want to go to 36, you can. I like to keep my bets simple and easy for the dealers, right? No need to confuse the hell out of them and do some wild stuff. Not that 36 is a weird bet for them, but some of them may find it weird. All right. 4-1-5. That is going to pay us 21 again. Okay. Again, it's going to 35. So we'll press that $1 back to the rack. I'm just going to put the singles over here. We'll clean it up, make it look all nice and proper. Okay. Now we got all these numbers pressed up besides the 6. We need a repeater here so we can start collecting. And there's the 9, 6, 3. All right. So 35 is going to pay 50 for 1. Okay. So there's 50 for 1. All right. We collect this one because we pressed last time. And there's a 4-3-7. Not ideal. Not ideal in the slightest, but we made money on that shooter. Right? That's our goal. Make money on the shooter. All right. So run it again. Get a point set. 8, 6, and a 2. Okay. So we're going to go, we'll mark up the point. All right. And then we're going to go 110 inside. Like so. 2 hits. Or no hits. 6, or sorry, 5-2, 7. All right, that's not ideal. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to drop out $110. I'll leave it up there. Is that proper? No, but I don't care. We're off on the come out. 3-1-4. That's our point. 3-1. Turn that on. Got another 5-2-7. So this is where any light side strategy, you're getting crushed on the PSOs, right? We'll drop out another 110. Okay. Buy it back. And if you're playing something on the light side, you may want to consider doing something different, leaving the table, whatever it may be. But see what happens. Heart 8, square pair. Okay, that's our point. Now we're on it working. Here we go. 5-3-8 right back. It's going to be a frontline winner on the 8. Okay. It's going to pay us 35, right? We're going to 60. Nickel back to the rack. And here we go. Off on the come out. We got another 8, 5, and a 3. We'll remark the 8. Ace deuce. 3 crapola. There's a 628. Lovely. All right, that is great. Why? Well, it's going to pay us, and it's our pressed up number. So puck's going to turn off, right? It's going to pay us 75 for 5. All right, and the reason I'm doing this is because you guys already know we are going to regress now, right? So I'll drop $6 out, 66 inside, get this set up. Off on the come out, of course. And here we go. Ace deuce. Doesn't help us. Doesn't hurt us. Seven on the come out. Again, we don't care. No line bets in this one. If I'm the shooter, obviously I do have a line bet, but I'm not. So 617. 617. Hard 8. All right, so we're going to remark the 8. We've regressed, so we're out of the hand on this shooter. Unfortunately, the last two shooters cost us $110, so we're a little bit upside down right now, but we were up a decent amount. So hopefully we can get back there. Let's see what happens. 325. All right, it's going to pay us 21. Okay. Goes right to 35. Here we go. 325 right back. It's great. It's going to be a 50 for 1. All right, and we're collecting on this one, so 50 for 1. Back to the rack we go. 639. So we're gonna do the same thing we did with the 5. And if you want to, like I said before, if you want to half press, full press, do whatever you want. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you how to press. You press however you please, right? I don't care how you press, to be honest with you. That's your prerogative. I'm a full press type of guy, but you do you, boo. 426. Okay, so it's again gonna pay us 21, right? It's going to 30. Rep this coming back to us. Put that off to the side. Aces in both places. 415. Nice. All right, now if you want to collect the 50 for 1 again, you certainly can. All right, 50 for 1. We're going to take this to 75. We'll take $10 back. Yes, you could leave it at 85, but again, like I said, I like to make my bets relatively easy on the dealer, so 75 is an easy bet for them. And there's the 437 oucher. All right, that one is going to take our money away, but we did all right. Showed you how I've been playing recently. Let's see where we ended up. All right, here's 500. There's 350. So we ended up upside down a little bit. There's no 100. We're gonna be upside down a couple bucks. There's 15. All right, so there's 500, 6, 7, 8, 9, 950, 9, here. 975, 980, 984, down $16. We were up quite a bit in the beginning, and then we had those two PSOs that cost us and a couple of short rolls. So ultimately, down $16, cost of doing business sometimes. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Again, this is how I've been playing a lot recently. 2 hits at the 110 level, go down. Little regression strategy. Nothing new here. The only thing that is new is the Full of Chips podcast. And again, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Link down below. Hope you guys enjoyed. I love you all. Don't forget, you all have a little DJ in you, and I will see you all very, very soon. Peace.